There are mornings when we don't wake up with clarity, but with a faint sense of worry. Not because of anything major, just that our body feels strangely different. Blurry vision, lightheadedness, unsteady feet. It comes as gently as a passing breeze, but enough to leave us quietly bewildered. Many older adults experience this every single day without knowing why. They assume it's just part of growing old. But the truth is, there are small morning habits silently undermining our health, habits we often overlook. In today's video, let's reflect on 4 common morning mistakes that many people over 70 continue to make, and more importantly, how we can gently change them. Not through dry theory, but through relatable, real-life stories, just like our own. Have you ever leapt out of bed and felt your head spin? Have you ever sipped coffee on an empty stomach? Or had mornings when your body felt stiff and rusty, yet you pushed yourself to walk like everything was normal? If the answer is yes, then this video is for you. Because a good morning doesn't require anything grand. All it takes is a slower pace, a bit more listening to your body, and you'll begin to feel the difference. Have you ever woken up and sat up too fast, only to feel the whole spinning? No warnings, no signs. But your body, quietly, was trying to say, please, slow down. After age 70, every morning is no longer just a routine repetition. It becomes a journey of self-awareness, gentleness, and understanding ourselves more deeply. Sitting up too quickly might seem minor, but it can cause dizziness, a sudden drop in blood pressure, and even falls, something older adults must avoid at all costs. Our bodies, after a long night's rest, are like a machine that's been turned off. It cannot start abruptly. Blood needs time to circulate, the heart needs to ease into its rhythm, and the mind needs calm to adjust to being upright. Many people have shared that they used to be careless. Once their eyes opened, they'd spring out of bed like they did in their younger days. But unexpected, dizzy spells made them change. They now begin their day by lying still for a few more minutes, eyes closed, gently moving their fingers and toes to awaken every part of the body. Then they slowly roll to one side, use their hands to push themselves up, take a deep breath, and sit still for a moment before standing. You might think, just a few small moves? Are they really necessary? But those few small moves can be the fine line between a peaceful morning and a sudden fall. A patient act each morning is a quiet way of showing love to yourself. Some families have turned this into a daily habit. Grandchildren often say, "Grandpa, wait a moment before getting up." Those gentle reminders, though brief, are filled with care and love. What about you? Have you felt a bit unsteady in the morning lately? Lightheaded for no clear reason? If so, don't panic. Sometimes your body is simply asking, please, treat me with a little more gentleness. Tomorrow morning, when you open your eyes, try staying still for a moment. Wiggle your fingers, shake your toes gently, take a deep breath. Then sit up slowly, place your feet on the floor. Don't rush, because starting the day slowly is the first gift you give yourself. You deserve a peaceful morning, and it all begins with that very first moment, when you rise with mindfulness and self-love. I still remember that dry, drained feeling I used to wake up with for quite a long time. Each morning, my throat felt parched, my mind cloudy, and my limbs heavy. I thought it was just part of aging. Until one day, I chatted with an old friend, a retired nurse. She asked me a simple question that stopped me in my tracks. Do you drink water right after waking up? My answer was no. I usually started the day by going to the bathroom, then watching the news, and only after that did I make coffee. Often it wasn't until I finished my first cup of coffee that I realized I hadn't had a single sip of water. My friend gently said, "That's why you feel so sluggish. Your body, after a night of sleep, is like dry soil. If it's not watered, everything runs slower." I started doing some research, and it turned out she was absolutely right. While we sleep, we lose water through breath and sweat. After 7 to 8 hours, we wake up in a dehydrated state without even realizing it. And if we don't rehydrate, our blood thickens, circulation slows, the heart works harder, and the kidneys suffer. That fatigue, that brain fog, it's the result of dehydration. So I decided to change one small thing. I placed a bottle of water beside my bed. The next morning, as soon as I woke up, I reached for it and took slow sips. It felt strange but refreshing, a cool stream soothing my throat, like awakening the body from within. I felt more alert, less dizzy getting out of bed. I kept up that habit every morning. After a week, I felt noticeably more energized and cheerful. I shared this with friends at our wellness club, and they were surprised. One lady said that since she started drinking water upon waking, she had less constipation and her skin was less dry. Our aging bodies don't regulate as efficiently as before. Every small habit makes a big impact, and drinking water in the morning, though simple, is an incredibly effective form of self-care. You don't need to drink a lot, just a small glass or a few sips. Some prefer plain water. Others like to add lemon, a drop of honey, or a pinch of sea salt. Choose what suits you best. What matters is to water your body every morning. And if you're thinking, but I don't feel thirsty in the morning, that's precisely why you should drink water. Thirst only kicks in when dehydration has already taken hold. Take care of yourself before your body cries out. Before we continue, if you haven't subscribed yet, I invite you to do so and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any upcoming videos. If you enjoyed this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. That way, I know how to improve and make better videos for you. Some may say, I've lived this long just fine, why bother changing? But I believe life is made up of small things. One small change, one gentle habit, can create a big difference. Try drinking water as soon as you wake up for 1 week, and observe your body. You might be surprised by the change. So, are you watering your body each morning? If not, I invite you to begin, starting tomorrow. I used to be a big coffee lover. Truly, coffee wasn't just a beverage. It was a morning ritual, a sacred beginning. When sunlight peeked through the window, the first thing I did was boil water, prep my old coffee set, and inhale that familiar aroma filling the kitchen. For me, it was the most peaceful moment of the day. But over time, I noticed something was off. About 15 to 20 minutes after drinking, my heart would race. Sometimes I felt anxious without reason. Some mornings, my stomach felt hollow like I hadn't eaten, even though I just woke up. Occasionally, I felt shaky or like I'd had a sleepless night. I assumed it was age or the weather. During the routine checkup, I shared this with my doctor. After hearing my morning habits, he gently asked, "What do you eat before drinking coffee?" I paused. The answer was, "Nothing. I drink coffee first, eat later." He nodded and explained calmly. Turns out, after a night's rest, our stomach is completely empty. Pouring coffee into it, especially strong coffee, stimulates stomach acid. Young bodies can handle it. But in older adults, the stomach lining is more sensitive, and excess acid can cause inflammation, reflux, bloating, or pain. And caffeine, on an empty stomach, triggers cortisol production, making us jittery, restless, and hormonally imbalanced. So I followed his advice, eat something before coffee. At first, it was a banana, later whole grain toast. Some days, just a bit of oatmeal with plant-based milk. Only then did I enjoy my usual coffee, and miraculously, those symptoms almost disappeared. No more racing heart, no stomach issues, and a noticeably calmer mood. I shared this with my Sunday book club. One older friend said, "I thought coffee gave me energy, but it turns out it was the cause of my morning fatigue." We all laughed, realizing how familiar habits might be the very ones we need to change. The problem isn't coffee. It can still be your warm morning companion. But prepare your body for it. A small bite of food acts as a cushion for the stomach, helping caffeine absorb more gently and comfortably. I still drink coffee every day, but only after breakfast once my body is fully awake. And now I enjoy it in a new way, more deeply, gently, and without regret. If you're wondering, but I've drunk it this way all my life, can I really change? I'll tell you honestly, at first it feels strange. But after just a few days, your body will thank you. You'll notice a clear shift in energy, digestion, and even mood. You can try this. Keep a few plain crackers, some fruit slices, or a piece of bread near your coffee setup. In the morning, eat something light first, then slowly savor your coffee. Let it be a moment of self-care, not an unconscious habit causing harm. Do you drink coffee on an empty stomach each morning? If so, I'm not asking you to give it up. Just change how you drink it. Try it for a week and listen to your body. You might find a whole new love for your mornings. There was a time I felt like my body couldn't keep up in the mornings. My mind was awake, but my legs felt like lead. Especially on cold days, stepping out of bed or grabbing the bedside frame, taking slow, careful steps. Once, I nearly fell because my feet hadn't adjusted to the floor. I thought it was just aging, losing strength over time. But then I realized, every morning, I'd jump out of bed and walk straight away. No stretching, no warm-up, no time for my joints to wake up. And then it clicked. The issue wasn't my age, but how I started my day. You see, when we sleep, our bodies remain still for hours. Muscles contract slightly, joint fluid doesn't circulate, leaving them stiff and dry. For older adults who naturally produce less joint fluid, this becomes more obvious. One morning, I was rushing to the bathroom, lost balance, and fell. Thankfully, just a scraped knee. But it got me thinking, what if it had been a fracture? Or worse? That single fall could have taken away my independence. From that day, I changed my routine. Each morning, I spend 5 minutes on the bed doing gentle stretches. I rotate my wrists and ankles, bend my knees, lift my arms overhead, stretching like a tree reaching for sunlight. I twist gently side to side, feeling my spine loosen. Then I sit up slowly, place both feet on the ground, and breathe deeply before standing. I even installed a small handrail next to my bed for days when I feel weaker. These small changes gave me confidence and stability in my steps. I told my niece, who's a physical therapist, and she nodded. "Uncle, warming up before getting up is so important for older people. It prevents falls and reduces chronic joint inflammation over time." Her words reassured me I was on the right track. Many people think exercise requires parks, mats, or upbeat music, but in truth, a few stretches in bed done daily can be a priceless form of self-care. You can try it too. Nothing fancy. Just lift your legs, inhale, exhale, stretch gently before stepping off the bed. Slowly, softly. It's how you tell your body, we're continuing this journey together today. I know some skip this because of illness or living alone, but those little things, like 1 minute of stretching, can mean the difference between a safe day and an unexpected fall. So tomorrow, when you wake up, don't rush out of bed. Try slowing down. Move your hands, your feet. Thank your body for walking with you all these years, and help it start the day with steady grace. And if you feel your body deserves a gentler, more loving start, make a promise to yourself. Starting tomorrow, I will slow down and care for myself. Write that promise in the comments below, as a small gift to yourself. Who knows, your message might inspire someone else to begin their own peaceful mornings too. Together, let's create a gentle corner here, where every older adult is reminded, this body, this life, deserves to be cherished. Dear friend, when I began changing my morning habits, I didn't expect miracles. I just thought, if lying still a few minutes, drinking water, or eating before coffee helps me feel better, even just a little, that's worth it. But you know what? After a few weeks, I gained more than comfort. I reconnected with myself. We who have lived through decades sometimes forget our own needs. We rush, act out of habit, or feel it's too late to change. But eventually, our body speaks. A dizzy spell, a near fall, a tired morning for no reason. It's not weakness, it's a reminder. It's time to care for ourselves in a new way. I once thought slowing down and observing my body was a luxury, but now I see it's exactly what we need in our golden years. Mornings are no longer a race, they're a sacred pause. I listen to my breath, my footsteps, and thank every joint and muscle still working for me. I also feel more connected with peers. We share tips and new habits we're trying. Someone talks about stretching in bed, another about warm lemon water, and we all nod, realizing that a little more self-love makes life feel so different. If you're watching this video, I want to remind you, it's never too late to start. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just choose one thing, one small habit to practice each morning. Love yourself with a gentle act. Sit before standing, sip water before coffee, or simply smile at the mirror. Because you deserve to start the day in peace, not rush. You deserve to walk steady without fear. And most of all, you deserve to live healthy, independent, and joyful. If this message resonates with you, leave a comment below. Share what mistake you've made and what you plan to change. And please, share this video with someone you love, your parents, grandparents, or friends. Because sometimes, one little reminder can make a big difference. Thank you for spending this time with me. If you found value in this video, don't forget to subscribe. Just one click and you help us keep spreading more kindness, gentleness, and love to our community. See you in the next video, where we continue growing, healing, and living more fully every single day.